Hey, what's up, people? Long time no see. I'm back online, and I'm gonna play a concert tonight with some great guests, friends of mine. The theme of the evening is gonna be symphonic music, even if I play the electric guitar with an A string. And yeah, I'm gonna have guests. We're gonna have some giveaways, and we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Stageit.com. And yeah, why am I playing this concert? Is because along the last 5 years or so, I started to collaborate with some different musicians from different fields comparing to mine. So I play mostly heavy metal, rock, and instrumental stuff. And but in the last few years, I collaborated together with a lot of guys from classical music, jazz, and because I had this need to explore new sounds and new music territories. And yeah, let's start with the first song. And let me introduce the first guest of tonight, which is a friend of mine from here, from Norway, Aina Helgeland Davidsen. Together we played, actually, our history goes back to the end of 2019 when we started to collaborate for an international festival here in Norway. And we improvised some songs, and then after the concert we thought about recording some material together. So this is the last song we recorded a couple of months ago, actually, and it's called Rock Suit Number 3. Because it's a mix between rock music and classical music in a way. Yeah, that was the first song, Rock Suit number 3. There will be 2 more coming later on. So, now the second guest is going to be introduced, and is my friend from France. We played together many shows, and last year we did a tour in Norway, and 2 weeks before that we actually have been together in China at the end of 2019. And basically his name is Laurent Bernadac, and who follows me know his name because I've been posting a lot of videos of us two playing together in different situations. And last year, 2020, we released a live album, which was basically the Norway tour. And then we decided to do some brand new songs. And the first one was released just probably 1.5 months ago at the end of 2020. And the name of the song is Aina. And we're going to play that now together. That's going to be a mix between jazz, classical music, and instrumental prog metal, probably. The song goes like this. Yeah, so that was Enea, a new song made, written by your truly together with my friend Laurent Bernadac. And yeah, for those who tuned in just now, I'm playing some songs tonight. The theme of the night is going to be symphonic music together with the rock music. And I'm here back online since now. The latest time was probably November because, those kind of live streaming anyways, they demand a lot of time. In terms of editing or recording backing tracks and stuff like that, and then there is always the live thing, which is challenging technology. Like in the middle of this song, suddenly something was going to be fixed, and I did that. So stuff happened live. So that's the beauty of live, and it's way more complicated when you do that online instead of like the real deal on the stage, I guess. Or maybe we just need a little bit more experience with this new way of playing, this new normal of playing gigs and stuff like that. So I'm going to play another song, which is Immortal Portrait, and that's a version that I actually played live together with Laurent, who is recording the violin. The backing track is taken from our live album we did last year. So this is Immortal Portrait. In the meanwhile, I want to say hello to everybody who tuned in from Stageit, because I'm following Stageit Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So thank you very much for tuning in. And good to see you. I can see a lot of familiar faces here. Let me see. Antoine, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Anyway, Antoine, that has nothing to do with the live streaming, but I saw your last video is great. You played like the theme of X-Men. That was awesome. And back to us, this is Immortal Portrait. Laurent Bernadac on violin. Yeah, I'm back. So that was Immortal Portrait, recorded live in Norway during our tour, when I did the tour together with Laurent Bernadac from France. And yeah, the first version. I mean, there are a lot of different violins there, and the main violin is Laurent. Laurent he plays the violin, but he has more like a guitar player kind of influence, if you know what I mean. But he is also like he also plays like the acoustic violin and so on. But the first guy who recorded the song, and still you can hear some of the violins there, is my friend Daniel Lazar, who is he lives in Oslo, but he's Bosnian. And he and my other friend, whose name is Almir Meskovic, have been jamming together on that song, and that's why it sounds kind of symphonic in a way, and it sounds a little bit different comparing to what I usually do, write and play. So let me check a little bit the comments here, because I have comments coming from different places, from YouTube, from Stageit, a lot from Stageit actually, and from Facebook. Let me see. Okay, let me see. One sec. And but Jesus, got the shock. I'm electric. By the way, this live is made in collaboration together with the Hot Tone Audio, which is my sponsor, in this case, our sponsor. And there is a giveaway, which is gonna happen now. But anyways, I'm gonna tell you something later on when we are done with this live performance. The first two supporters, both on Stageit or YouTube, or even on Facebook, are gonna receive a V-Stomp, which is a software made by Hot Tone Audio, an emulator, a modeler, VST instrument emulating amplifiers, and it sounds great. I usually use that in the studio. I am in the studio here, but I'm in the live room, so my V-Stomp is on my computer, which is in the other room. And then the next 5 supporters are gonna get a Skype call together with me, which might be a lesson, guitar lesson, or bass lesson, or whatever. I kind of can play different instruments, since I'm old enough to have learned a little bit on different instruments, because when I do recording and stuff like that, especially nowadays is actually cool, because there is it's almost impossible to jam together with other musicians, so at least I can play different instruments and keep producing music. And I produced a lot of music this year, by the way. Comparing to the last 5 years, was really difficult to find the time, because the time was usually used for practicing or for traveling, playing live and stuff like that. So this year I could actually focus more on writing, and I have actually an album which is almost completed. I still have 2 songs to go. The songs are already written, but I need to produce still 2 songs and mix them. But by the way, back to us. The next song is another song with the one and only Aina Helgeland Davidsen, and the song is Suite 2. There are 3 suits, 1, 2, and 3, of course. And this is number 2. And what we wanted to achieve with that song was really awkward mix between Stravinsky and Meshuggah, probably. And it's probably my favorite song, because we managed to put together all the influences we have, And the song is Suite 2, and I'm going to play that now together with Aina. Yeah, that was Suit 2. Let me see. I have some comments here. Pratyush, good that you made it. Thank you very much for coming, of course, for showing up, for tuning in. And then I read this. Anthony, thank you very much for the comment. While I was reading, I was like, oh, great. And then I screwed up, of course. But thank you very much for the comment. It was great. On Stageit. On Stageit. Never thought of mixing Stravinsky and Meshuggah. Yeah, but, you know, if you listen to that kind of music, like Stravinsky, you kind of visualize in a way how a guitar riff might be sounding in the mix together with all those instruments, you know. So, you know, I think basically the only reason why I play metal probably, I mean, if I would be like, you know, violin player, or if I would play any other instrument, I would play that kind of music, if you know what I mean, because it's really close to the experimentation that we do in metal, you know, especially like, you know, all the metal that came from the 90s, you know. Thank you very much. The result was huge. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And Antoine, you already have the V-Stomp? You already have the V-Stomp because you won that tonight? Or you already have the V-Stomp because you already have it? Because you got it maybe from Hot Tone or something? Or you bought it or something? And let me see. I don't see. Joachim, thank you very much for tuning in. Great begin. I started with the first song was Shoot Free, which is the last song we did, me and Aina. And thank you very much for the you know, the donation and stuff. And let me see if anybody is writing on Facebook, because I don't get notified on StreamYard. I had to go and check it out. Just one sec. I don't know why, but I never get notified from Facebook, so I just can. I will answer to the comment later on when I will be done with this. And we still have like not so much time. We still have like 16 minutes. So let's keep going. The next song is, it's let me see. That's a classic. It's called SL8, and that's an old song up to this point because it was written in 2014, and I played that many times. This is a more symphonic version, and together with, of course, Laurent Bernadac. Okay, and that's the song coming from our live album, which was released last year. You can find all the songs I made with Laurent and all the songs that I made with Aina on my Spotify profile. I have two. One is Dimitry, and the other one is Demetrio Scopelliti. And they are kind of mixed up because I have in common a lot of songs, but you can check out both. Okay, so let's keep going. The next song is called SL8. Yeah, let me just tune the guitar. So, how's it going? Everything good with you? Did you like the song? Thank you very much, Antoine. Bravo. Okay, so you have the stomp because you got it from Hot On. Great. So you're gonna have another one then. an update maybe. So now we have just and only 9 minutes, which is more than enough. I'm gonna play the last song, and I'm gonna remind you about a donation you can do, because as you guys probably know, it takes a lot of effort to prepare those live performances, and wow, and playing the guitar is basically the last thing, because there is a lot of editing, and everything has to fall into a schedule and all these kind of things. So, and today I feel a little bit funky because I don't know, I got some kind of really light cold, which screwed me up this morning, and then I decided to, okay, usually I do like this, make it or break it. I was like, okay, let's run for 1 hour, so I might sweat everything out. And basically, make it or break it was more the second, even if, when I play the guitar, I feel just fine, but then when I do other things, I'm feeling like, oh, a little bit funky, So probably tomorrow is gonna be better. But yeah, I mean, this is a great day. I had to play this great show for you guys, so you know, all is good. And yeah, so the next song is Keep Your Eyes Closed, and that's a symphonic version because, first of all, it was written as a symphonic rock song because I had my two friends from Oslo, Daniel and Almir, who played the accordion and the violin, and then we played it live together with Laurent, who added even more symphonic taste to that, between fusion, symphonic, prog metal. So this song is Keep Your Eyes Closed. And that's the last song. So thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you very much for following me. Okay, but you know what? We have enough time to play the song and speak a little bit later, probably. If I'm gonna be done on Stageit, you can reach me on YouTube, where I'm gonna, speak a little bit after I'm done with this song, which is gonna be the last song, anyways. And okay, so see you later. How's it going? Let's see. We have 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. This song is gonna keep going this way, but I see you guys on YouTube now. I don't have the watch anymore. Okay. In like 1 minute, because I'm gonna play one extra song. Okay. So check out my YouTube channel, which is you just type in Demetrio Scopelliti, or it might be called Dimitry 667. You try both. Anyway, I see you there in 48 minutes. Sorry, 48 seconds, not 48 minutes. I'm gonna be sleeping because I'm not feeling that great. So, but I have 5 minutes still. No, I have 36 seconds. Okay, see you there. I'm gonna start with the song anyway. With Aina, and the song is Sweet One. Yeah, so I am done. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for the donations. I'm gonna get in touch with you as soon as we are done tonight or tomorrow, and I'm gonna get in touch with those who won the hot tone competition, if we want to call it like this. So the first two donators, they are gonna get the V-Stomp for free, which is a software of amp emulation, and the next 5 are gonna get Skype lesson together with me. And thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you liked the music, and stay safe and well. And I see you at the next live streaming. But tomorrow I'm gonna have a new video out. So if you're gonna check me out on YouTube, it's gonna be a demo for a plugin, and it's gonna be a new song, and the song is called "The Devil You Know." And it's gonna be one of those crazy progressive metal songs. So I mean, something different from what I played tonight, but more or less a lot of ideas are gonna be more or less in common. So thank you very much again, and I see you next time. Okay, cheers.